can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest.
Hi guys, hope you're all okay. This is going to be a video, right, you know actually suing everybody and doing copyright claims on everybody because we use his content. Well, check this out, it's ridiculous and it's also pretty sad, so yeah.
Roswell police pull over a golf cart.
What was that? Did you hear that sudden speed change in the voice? Ridiculous.
Pull over a golf cart in the middle of a January night.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
You're 13? Did you have ID on you or anything like that? What are you doing out here at 13 years old?
Oh, I think you totally stole it.
You can see ice clinging to the boy's arms. Weather records show it was 17 degrees, headed down to a low of 12.
That's bloody awful and I'd love to know where the parents are. This poor kid. But check this out, yeah, this is from a news network called 11 Alive from Atlanta.
Roswell police pull over a golf cart in the middle of a January night.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
You're 13? Did you have ID on you or anything like that? What are you doing out here at 13 years old?
Oh, I think you totally stole it.
You can see ice clinging to the boy's arms. Weather records show it was 17 degrees, headed down to a low of 12.
See? Exactly the same. That poor boy, it's just awful. But actually, you can't go doing that, you know. You can't rip off another channel blatantly like that and just stick your logo on it. It's ridiculous.
Dang, it's cold.
Officers warm up inside their heated cruisers.
Oh, it's so cold. It's cold out there.
It's chilly, Chili. Again, you're not under arrest. I'm just detaining you, okay?
And at first, Officer Cheryl Dickerson puts the boy in her heated patrol car.
I've got a 13-year-old detained right now. I'll go to jail for nothing. I didn't say you were going to jail. I said you were detained, okay? We're trying to figure out when you did, because you always go to jail. That's not true.
He's not going to tell you. Told you the truth. Is he right?
Yeah, so I don't know, but he's 13. From what I can tell.
24. Yeah, I can tell you what she said.
Hey, listen to me. I'm not asking you what you go by. I'm asking you what your name is. Well, I'm about lost my nation.
Why?
Yeah, I'm the closer to
This is a little boy and they're just not doing their job. It's awful. Let me show you some more.
Sergeant Daniel Elsie is called to the scene. The sergeant immediately gets in the patrol car with the boy, turns off the heat, puts all the windows down, then sits in a cruiser with heat.
You can't say anything if it's warm. So you sit over there and be cold.
Okay.
That's fine, roll your windows. Let me get a little chill.
Officers laugh in their warm patrol car while the 13-year-old boy is left to freeze.
Getting cold,
Hold it
guys?
in. Take it cool.
Take it on. I got this car.
He's freezing out.
Yeah,
You see red.
Pretty cold back there.
Keep telling me. Is it cold in the car you're after? Yeah, it's freezing in there. You want to set all the windows all down and heat off.
You gotta hang tight right here. Since you can't remember mom's phone number. And if I make contact with mom, then we'll get some heat going. Alright?
See, it's bloody awful and I will call out bad cops when I see them. I'm not, you know, the whole bootlicker malarkey. This is fucking terrible. This makes me sad and so angry. It's awful and I really hope that kid was alright. I mean, it was 4 years ago. I'm going to leave the link, by the way, to the original video in the description, so you should all check it out.
Then Officer Dickerson cuts the mic on her body camera.
I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute this.
Sergeant Greg Freisen shows up and takes Sergeant Elsie for a walk. Records show he put a stop to the abuse.
Did we find out where mom was? Yep.
This video was viewed more than a dozen times by Sergeant Elsie's supervisor. In the latest annual review, the lieutenant wrote, Sergeant Elsie did make a poor decision regarding the safety of a suspect. A poor decision that was not in line with department values. But supervisors also wrote, Sergeant Elsie sets a very positive example and gave him higher scores than the year before. Much higher than Sergeant Freisen, who was credited with confronting him.
Sergeant Elsie wasn't punished. He was rewarded with Supervisor of the Year. That's Police Chief Rusty Grant last April, who also signed off on the annual reviews in May. No internal affairs investigation of the January incident was launched until July, days after we demanded copies of this video under the Open Records Act.
There's more to this sad, awful story, but I'm going to leave it at that, as I have made my point. I will leave a link to 11 Alive's original video in the description, so please do check it out. As I've mentioned, it's an old video from 4 years ago. Tilly, or his minion, must be getting desperate. He has the audacity to do copyright claims on everyone, even though their videos are within fair use. But then he uploads a video almost in its entirety, just the beginning and the end, few seconds trimmed off, slaps his logo over theirs, and he thinks Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and that ain't fair use, Chili, you fucking idiot. That's not how it works. Oh, Editing Isa here. Just also wanted to have a quick rant about the fact that Chili and his minion choose a 4-year-old video of, you know, something terrible that happened to a child just for their own, what's the word? You know what I mean? Anyway, just for their own clout, just, you know, to have a terrible video on their channel that everybody would be all so shocked at. It's quite disgusting. But there you go, rant over. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'd like to say a special thank you to all my wonderful members. You are all absolutely awesome, and I really, really, really appreciate you. They're all fans of swearing as well, which just makes them even better. Thank you. If any of you would like to join, the link, I will try and remember to leave the link in the description as well. I'm not exactly the best though, but I will try. If you'd like to support the channel, you could become a member, as I just mentioned. You can send a super thanks, or you can send donations to Cash App or buy me a coffee. Again, everything is always, always, always appreciated. Alright, thank you for watching. Love you all. Take care. Bye. Oh, and also, please hit the like button and ring the bell and subscribe. I will literally love you forever. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny.